Hi,
Hello.
welcome to our podcast session.
Thank you for
I'm your
having me.
host for today, and I'm Bello Musimlolowa. It's such a great pleasure having you.
Thank you.
I've heard of your name before, but I don't really know you like that. I would appreciate if you could introduce yourself.
All right. Hello. My name is Ashiambi Deborah,
Okay.
and I am the 40th SLASU president.
Oh, that's nice. A nice pleasure. I mean, it's a great pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, being the first 40th president, faculty president, being a lady.
hmm
I know it would have been a lot, or would have had some challenges. So how were you able to overcome it?
Okay. So the thing is, how I feel like every lady in anything that we want to do in life,
Yeah,
it takes effort, it takes courage, it takes bravery to be able to
yeah,
say, okay, I want to take a leap, or
yeah,
I want to take um a further step in becoming a better version of myself.
yeah.
So, yes, being the first female president, I don't know. To be genuinely honest, it's not really all that. I feel like it's people that is making it look
Look
more than it
more than it
is.
is.
Because if we're actually trying to break the stereotype of, okay, gender inequality, we
Yeah,
really shouldn't have to keep reminding the lady that, okay, you are the first female
yeah,
president.
yeah,
If what we're trying to build is equity,
yeah,
it should be, okay, she's the president.
yeah,
I feel like the more they keep reminding me, oh, I'm the female president, oh, you're emotional, oh, yeah, this, oh, yeah, that, it now takes away the joy of being the
being the
president,
faculty
and it's
president.
more of, I have so much that I need to achieve, and
Yeah,
it's no longer interesting. It's now, ooh, why did I decide to do this? So, how does it feel? To be genuinely honest, it was exciting at the beginning, but now it's just, eh, can you people let me breathe?
but I feel like it should still be exciting. I mean, because you've literally motivated other ladies. There are some ladies that would have want to come for the position, so
Mm-hmm.
but might have just taken a step back, probably maybe because of the fear or because
Mm-hmm.
of the gender-based inequality that they might have had. But you coming out and stepping out and showing them that okay, yes, as a lady, you can also become the faculty president. You literally motivated a lot of ladies, so it should become more interesting for you because you literally like broken a whole lot of views, literally like a lot of people, like 40 years. 40 years is a lot.
I
Is a
know,
lot.
right? I
So
know,
yeah,
right?
that's nice. But what motivated you come and to come for this position?
So I feel like my own motivation would be, I've always wanted to be different. Growing up, if everybody is going left, I like to go right.
Yeah.
If everybody is wearing a colorful outfit, I like to wear a dull one. If
Yeah.
everybody is doing this, I like to do that. So to be genuinely honest, I don't think I really had that vision. It was more of, okay, I feel like this is very important. So the first revelation of me wanting to be the president was when I went for Jody was the past president
Yeah.
of Lasusu, the 35th. So I went for his inauguration, and the place was rowdy. I had to go upstairs. I was general secretary of the faculty at that time. I had to go upstairs and staring at everybody down,
Yeah.
and his executives were literally down here, like on the podium. It was on the podium. His
Yeah.
executives were down. And I could just, I don't know, at that moment, I had this flash of I was the one on that stage.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even about I wanted to be education president. I wanted to be the president. It was not okay, education or lasusu, or I just wanted to be in that type of moment where there was respect, there was
Yeah.
privileges that was more than either being a lady or a male or anything. That privilege just felt so good, and I wanted it. And like, for what I was saying, yes, it's fun, it's amazing that you've broken that record,
Yeah.
but it's no longer interesting when everybody centers that record around, okay, you're a lady, okay. That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
The point of being the president is so that I can be treated as the president, and not so that I'll be treated as the first female president. Now it's more of like I get what I'm getting because I'm a lady and not because I'm the president. It's like, okay, people listen to me because I'm a lady and not because I'm the president. And that is where it gets tiring. Yes, I would tell every woman out there, do it. But you also need to now shape people to realize that you are not just a lady in this position.
Yeah.
You are the person in that position. Treat me the way you would treat a man in that position. Face me the way you would face a man in that position. Don't answer to me because I'm a lady. No, that's not what this is about. I am the president. Let that sink in. Like, let that sink into your thinking, whatever it is. If you want to talk to me, okay, I'm speaking to the president. Let me speak to the no that she's a lady. Emma, sorry, sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba. So let's use for example, probably I want something. Maybe I want a policy to be made.
Yeah.
Normally, if it's a man that says, okay, we want this thing to be done, probably they'll be back and forth, but eventually they still succumb to whatever he says.
Yeah.
But now to a lady, it's more of half of the population is like, oh, Berini, give her. Do you get?
Yeah.
And the other half is more of, why should I let a lady do that to me? But there is no that half of, she's the president, let's do it because she's the president. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, or more because of what you are bringing to the
Do you,
table.
do
She should
you
make
get?
a decision based
It's
on
no
that.
more about, okay, she's bringing something innovative.
Yeah.
It's now about, okay,
Because she's a lady, let's just do it
let's
to
just do
avoid
what.
issues.
Do you get?
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
the fun of being in that position is no longer interesting, because now you now have to prove to them that, okay, I've gotten here, but now I now have to show you that the reason why I am here is because I know what I am doing, and I
yeah.
actually do have something new to bring to the table. And it takes a lot of work because education is a big faculty,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
big,
yeah.
and
It was
it's
be a lot.
scary. It's really scary. But I pray to God that He'll guide me.
Amen, amen. So being the faculty president, and you have a lot of workloads on you, how do you think to balance it with academics responsibilities too?
Okay, so I've always been a multitasker. That one is something I've always done fantastically. So I own a business. I have like about 6 committees that I'm in currently.
Yeah,
And I mean, I still love helping people outside of school. So I feel like that one I got that in the bag already, because I've done fantastically well when it comes to shuffling a lot of things. So to other people who do not have that opportunity, I feel like one thing I've always told people is make sure to have a timing for everything.
yeah. You have to
Put
prioritize
the
your time.
most important thing first.
Yeah,
Because the moment you are saying, oh, I want to do everything, it becomes tiring for you. Me now, today, I have 2 meetings that I'm going for, and
yeah,
I had to do this podcast. So I'm here. I've already sent like a message of rescheduling of like one of the meetings that, okay, I won't be able to make it for this one. Probably we can reschedule for so and so time.
yeah,
But so other people, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to balance everything. So the best advice I would give to people like that is learn where your strength lies in.
yeah,
Because if you are saying you want to do politics, but you also want to have a first class and you also want to have money, you are not knowing what your strength lies in. For some people, is that they are very good at business.
yeah,
Focus more on that business. You can have every other thing as a side also, but focus more on that business. Me, I can do everything and I'll do very well in everything. God, I bless. I feel like that's my superpower, because it's just fantastic when you go to the market and then you also go to class and then you also have policies to make
yeah.
at the
I
same
can
time,
relate.
and then you're also going to
And
the
you still have
in
to attend
and
meetings.
you in just 12 hours you have to do everything. So I feel like that's just the superpower that I have. But to other people who do not have that opportunity, focus more on your timings, have alarms if possible to help you balance everything out, and focus more on the most important things. Because if you say you want to do everything, you just not do anything at the end of
Yeah,
the
and
day.
you just have to be disciplined.
Yes,
You have to
exactly.
set your priorities right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Mhm.
And being a leader, I know you would have had your tough times being the
No.
faculty president. So can you share with us one of your experience that you had and how you overcame them?
I feel like the one experience I would always remember since I became the president would be the first stakeholder meeting.
Oh,
I've had different other experiences, but
yeah,
that day it was a lot. It was a moment of um, you needed to be a different person from who you are, just so you could succumb to what other people want.
mm,
So that day was more of, I know what I want to do. I've had an agreement with the people around me that this is what we want to achieve.
yeah,
But there are also other factors that we didn't consider. And the fact that you want to bring a new experience to people, but they are
yeah,
choosing not to accept it, is just, that is also where this whole thing of there was no respect that I was the president.
mm,
It was more of Naladebi, we know her. Do you get?
yeah,
So that was one of the biggest challenge that I had to face. Managing people it takes a lot of shouting and trying to understand people. But at the end of the day, if you are not firm on what you want, they will still take advantage of you. So I
yeah,
think that's one thing I've learned eventually. So
yeah.
yes, my worst experience became my best experience because now I know that anybody that wants to say too much, I'm going to shout at you back. But yeah, that's that about that.
Yeah, that's nice. So, in your view, as being a faculty president, what is the greatest quality you think a leader should have, a student leader should have?
Ha. Um, the greatest should be. Whew, I feel like that's a tough question because I have a lot of qualities that I could pinpoint.
Yeah.
Is be emotionally stable, know how to multitask. But I feel like the most important one would be learn how to prioritize your own decision. Like
Mm,
be a good decision maker. Because the moment you don't know how to make a decision by yourself, other people would give you so much decisions that you would not know which one to pick at the end of the day. So
yeah.
make sure you are a very good decision maker. Even if you hear from here, hear from here, hear from here, at the end of the day, know that you are choosing only one. Because if you use everybody's own, you don't know what
You
you are
won't have
doing.
a word of your own.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's nice. So, what's your advice to other people who are willing to come into politics and
Don't come.
don't, that was
Don't
so straightforward.
don't bother. You probably, if you are looking for advice on what you should do or why you
But
should
there are some
come in,
people that would love to go into
that's
politics.
the
You're
thing.
literally discouraging them.
If you are looking for an advice on why you should come in, then don't bother. Because if you are in, you just destabilize yourself. You'll be so pained, so tired, so emotionally unstable. Your academics will be crumbling. Everything about you will change to the extent that even your friends will not know who you are anymore. So if you need somebody to advise you to come into it, then you don't need to come into it. Because I'm telling you for a fact, I know people who, okay, because this person is doing it, I want to do it. But they don't genuinely have that passion. They don't genuinely want to seek. Me, for example, I've hated leadership position all my life. All my life, I've always see whenever they call me, like they become and stay in this position. I'll say, Laila, you, I'm fine where I am. But coming into Lasso, the first decision I made of coming out for HSC is
Yeah.
what brought me here. That day, I just sat there. Everybody was talking about, oh, they want to pick head of class. Oh, they want to do this, they want to do that. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me try it. I didn't win. Yes, I'm still going to say it. I didn't win. I got assistant. But I said it on that spot. Any other election I'm going to hold, I will win. And to the glory of God, I won every other elections that I've held. So the point is, if you need somebody to tell you, then you genuinely do not need to be there. To be honest, that's the honest truth I just have to give.
Okay, but still, for those that want to come into politics, you don't have
All
to
right,
discourage
fine.
them to come into
Fine.
politics.
All right, fine. If you want to come in, make sure you know how to balance your academics if you are in
Exactly.
school.
Yeah.
And please don't cry outside. They'll carry your video. People are not nice. They would they will post it. That's the street to carry you. So
But
yeah,
it's all part of the experience. So if they take your video, probably that's how you would make it. It's
nah,
not bad.
you too old to the rest of your life. You keep seeing
So that
yourself
will be
crying.
the end of our podcast session. It's such a great pleasure having you,
Thank you so
Ladebi,
much. Thank you
and we
very
would
much.
love to see you next time.
I'll consider it.
So bye guys for now.